Hi, it's Paul Teague here from fastfanpages.com, and I want to ask you a very important question today. How sure are you that you can survive Facebook's October the 1st cull? Because on October the 1st, Facebook's making important changes to the way that fan pages work. And if you've bought yourself a cheap software or a software that frankly isn't very good quality, then you're going to find that a lot of your fan page content is going to disappear on October the 1st. Now, in this short video, I'm going to show you why that is, what the changes are, how you can check whether you're affected, and exactly what you can do about it. So in this video you'll find out how to protect yourself against losing your fan pages when Facebook makes those changes on the 1st of October in 2011. Okay, so first question, how can you check if your existing fan pages are going to disappear when those changes come in? Now this is an email that developers of Facebook applications got only the other day, and we've known that this is coming for a long time, but the highlighted area on the screen basically explains in layman's terms that all Facebook fan page applications that don't have what's called an SSL certificate, a security certificate, any applications that don't have that will cease to work from October the 1st. Now let me explain SSL certificates to you in very, very simple layman's terms. Every time you make a purchase on PayPal or Amazon or through eBay, you'll notice that you get that little padlock on the screen that shows that you're making a secure transaction, that all your data is secure. Well, that uses a very high level SSL certificate. They're very expensive, those SSL certificates, but they're the very highest level of security that people who take payments can offer you on the web. Now, what Facebook is asking for is not quite that level of security, but it's asking for similar kind of security using SSL certificates, which basically authenticate your website to say that it's a legitimate website in very simple terms, and that it hasn't got to have malware or dangerous material on it. So it's just a very simple level of security that Facebook can add into the Facebook fan page tabs that protect users. And what that area says, the highlighted area on the screen there, is that this is coming in on the 1st of October. Now at the moment, developers who are creating these softwares, certainly the serious developers who work very closely with Facebook and with their terms and their changes, we've all known this is coming for months, so we've all made plans for this. But many of the cheaper options, many of the people who are making options that maybe don't quite use the latest standards that Facebook is using, many of those won't even be aware of this, and certainly a lot of users, a lot of people who are just quite obliviously making these pages and not knowing that they're going to disappear in October. Why would they know that if they don't get these emails from Facebook? So let me show you the kind of problem that you'll get from October the 1st if you don't have these SSL security certificates. In actual fact, you can kind of preview the problem right now on Facebook. At the moment, if you browse in HTTPS settings, and I'll show you that in a moment or two, those are the secure settings that Facebook lets people use if they want to browse the site securely and safely. Now, a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people don't even bother. They just use the normal HTTP connection. Presently, if you browse a site that doesn't have SSL security, you will get this error message on the screen. This is happening now before October the 1st. It already says to you, I'm sorry, this site doesn't have HTTPS security, you can't view it over secure connection, therefore you can either switch or you'll just have to pass and not look at the page. So this is the error message that you're getting presently. So it's very easy for us to actually check existing pages to see whether they're going to give an error on October the 1st. So let me show you now exactly how you can check your existing fan page solutions to see if they're going to give you a problem on October the 1st. And if you've got this problem, your fan page tabs are going to disappear from October the 1st as soon as Facebook introduce those changes. Now here is a fan page that uses a tab, as you can see just here, that is not a secure tab. It's this Webinar Profits tab just here. This has been made a while ago. I self-coded this. It doesn't use an SSL certificate. It's just a normal standard Facebook fan page tab. No security on there at all. Now at the moment, if you take a look at my URL here, I'm not browsing securely. So I'm browsing via an HTTP link. So I'm not browsing securely. So as you can see, everything displays fine at the moment. Now, if I change my settings in Facebook, and you can do this too, this is how you should check your tabs to see whether they're going to display. So we go to our settings area here. Click on the security link on the left-hand side. At the moment you can see that secure browsing is disabled. Now I need to enable that, so click the edit link. Browse Facebook on a secure connection, HTTPS when possible. So we'll save those changes. And as you'll now see, at the top the URL now has HTTPS, which means that we're now browsing securely. So if I go back to that page now, let's just scroll down to the relevant tab here, Webinar Profits. What happens now, because that page is not secure, we now get this error message. Now on October the 1st, where the changes are made, that means that that tab is not going to display at all. It's going to be a problem. Now currently there's a way out of that problem. You can turn off HTTPS temporarily if you want to, but that option is not going to be available for fan page tabs from October the 1st. Now I'm not sure what the error message is going to be on those tabs yet. I haven't seen a preview of that yet, but there will be an error message. Now what you have to ask yourself is, do you want people to come to your business and immediately be shown error messages? At the moment, I don't know what the percentage of people using HTTPS browsing is, but currently, if you don't have these SSL certificates on your tabs, then currently a certain percentage of people are already not able to access your fan page content. So you're already losing a certain percentage of the business because you don't have SSL. But from October the 1st, we're just not going to be able to see those tabs at all. So any tabs that you're not sure of, what you should do is change your personal security settings to HTTPS browsing, like this, secure browsing, and then any of the fan page tabs that you've got that provide this error message when you look at them in secure browsing, those are going to be a big problem for you from October the 1st. Okay, so there's the problem. What could you do to solve it? Well, my software, Fast Fan Pages, has had SSL security built in for several months now. As I say, all serious developers on Facebook knew that this change was coming, and they've all factored it into their development strategy and made sure that they were ready for it in plenty of time. So in fact, everybody who uses Fast Fan Pages currently has had that facility for months and months now. They've never had problems with people's secure browsing because all of the content on our site has displayed. So very, very simply, what happens with Fast Fan Pages, whether you're taking a trial membership, an accelerated membership or an unlimited membership, we build in that SSL security as standard, even if you're taking a trial of the software. So everybody who is a Fast Fan Pages customer gets this SSL security. Now, there are ways around this that you could do yourself if you want to. You can actually get an SSL certificate for free depending on what your hosting service is. I've certainly got a hosting service that gives you one for free. Or you can get them very cheap. You can get them for $10 if you want to. But you have to be sure, if you're going to provide a professional service, that your SSL security certificate is recognized by all the main browsers. And so we're talking here about Safari, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, all the main browsers. So basically you need the right kind of SSL security. Now, Fast Fan Pages, we pay about $150 per year to get a high quality, high level SSL security certificate so that we know that our pages will display in all the main browsers. Now, if you're building a business, do you want your customers to encounter error messages, perhaps showing them that you're a company that doesn't care? Or do you want a proper solution for your fan pages that's actually going to give you this security built in as part of the package? Well, it comes with Fast Fan Pages. All Fast Fan Pages content is protected by the SSL security and will display in HTTPS browsing. So let me show you exactly how that works with Fast Fan Pages. We can now apply our SSL test to fan page tabs that have been made using the Fast Fan Pages software. Here I am back on my tab here that wasn't displaying. This was an old style fan page tab that didn't have SSL security. But as you can see on the left hand side here, all of these tabs have been made using Fast Fan Pages. Now, we're browsing in HTTPS, as you can see. Let's click on these links now and see what happens with a Fast Fan Pages tab. As you can see, the Fast Fan Pages content displays perfectly okay in the HTTPS settings. So we're secure browsing there, but because we have the SSL certificate built in as standard on every tab that you make on Fast Fan Pages, the content displays securely. And you can click on any of these links here, and as you see, each of these pages is displaying perfectly alright because we have that SSL security built in for you. So you don't have to worry with any of the technical hassles here. You don't have to set it up yourself. You don't have any of the expense. You just know that Fast Fan Pages has that security and that all your fan page tabs will display fine on any of the key browsers. Now that's going to send a professional message to your customers. And as you can see, as I click on all of these links, all of these tabs created in Fast Fan Pages, all these tabs here, the ones that have the little green tick next to them, they're all displaying fine. But the minute we hit a site that doesn't have that security, we're back to our error messages once again. So if you've got fan page problems coming your way on October the 1st, you need to get yourself a decent fan page solution. And Fast Fan Pages is exactly that. It has a massive number of features built in, even on the basic trial, which is just a $3 trial. In the $3 trial, you get 12 sample templates, ready-made templates for your fan pages. You get 15 training videos built in, plus you get access to an instant 3 fan page tabs. And that's lifetime access for that $3 trial. We don't limit it by a week or a month. You can do whatever you want with those 3 tabs that you get in your $3 trial. So it gives you a chance to take Fast Fan Pages out for a no-risk test drive. Take it out for a test drive, just see how secure and easy and intuitive and tech-free that it is, and then you'll be able to make the move ready in time for the October the 1st changes from your existing fan page provider to Fast Fan Pages, which is a proper professional solution.